important time for all of us. We've come so far, so far. Yet, the freedoms we have are still very fragile. You know, fear, unfortunately, a lot of people feel more comfortable with fear, and that's unfortunate. And I want you all today, here in this beautiful, beautiful square, to remember love, remember who you really are. Now, I say that because as I was growing up in this world, I had lots of mentors, older gay people who helped me along the way, who helped me and guided me through some of the rough waters, you know, helped me navigate all of this. And I'm here, I'm a living witness here today, that if you have that background, that is the key. And for you young people here, this is your first Pride, get to know your brothers and sisters. Get to know some of the older queens and transgender people who have been this path. You can do it right now. We're all here for you. Now, I always felt like the little boy who fell to earth, you know? I'm from San Diego. I felt like somebody must have made a mistake because I didn't know anybody really like me until I came to Pride, until I found my tribe, which is what this is all about. Now, it's important to know that if you surround yourself with winners, you surround yourself with people who can remind you who you really are. And who you really are, by the way, is an extension of the power that created this whole universe. That's who you are. And in this world with so much of the other, so many tragedies, so much darkness, it's important to surround yourself with people who can remind you who you really are. And if you don't have those people, you have to learn the processing tools to guide yourself. You have to learn how to navigate this life, but you need support. You know, I always think of the movie, The Wizard of Oz, when Dorothy falls asleep in the poppy field, you know, which is, poppies of course are opiates. Some of us go there. But I love the symbology, symbol of that idea of one of her friends is saying, "Come on, Dorothy, wake up," because he's immune to it. "Come on, wake up," trying to remind her who she really is and where they were going. That's what this is. Reach over, get to know your family, get to know your family here. And that is the key. I wouldn't be here today without that. And those people helped me along, and they helped me to learn how to do that for myself. You know, I talk about everybody say love, but the truth is, it's not easy. It's a daily practice, and I practice it every single day. Because it's very easy to get off course. There's a poppy field or a Tim Hortons, whatever your pleasure may be. It's very easy to get distracted, especially today. You know, we've come so far. We've come so far. But, you know, we've got, you know, so many examples out in life. We've got Rupaul'S drag races on TV. yet it could still be very, very lonely for sweet, sensitive souls. And that's who you are. You're sweet, sensitive souls. And I've said this many times before, the biggest threat for sweet, sensitive souls is to tend to go to the bitter side, because you feel so much. You feel so much that it hurts, and you don't know how to channel that energy. So the only place you could go is into that darkness. We've all been there. We've all been there. But I challenge each of you to stay in the light. Stay in the light. And when it gets dark, reach over and ask one of your friends, one of your family members here, to help you. That's what we are here for today. It's to remind you. Gay pride, LGBT pride, really started out to try and counterbalance all of the shame that we grew up with, that we got from our domestication, from wherever. And that only goes so far. Pride feels like it takes you here, takes you right there, sort of evens it out. Well, what you really need to do is take it even further. You need more. You need more. And that more I'm talking about is learning how to love yourself on a daily, hourly, minute by minute storyline. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And how you do that? Consider the source. Remember who you are. In the morning, I like to meditate. I like to sit still and center myself with that source. Now together here, when we're all together in pride, it's very easy. But when you're alone and you need something else, remember what I'm saying. All these beautiful faces out here, these beautiful, sweet, sensitive souls who feel too much. Sometimes you just feel too much and it becomes overwhelming. Remember, there are other people like you, and other people have done it successfully. There's a way to do it. Remember what I'm saying to you on this beautiful, beautiful day. You are an extension of the power that created this whole universe. And, for some people it's too hard, it's too much to take, Some people cannot hear that. I'm telling you right now, hear it. Hear it, own it, and walk with your head high, proud. It's a daily reprieve, and right now we've got it. Right now we've got it in Toronto. I gotta tell you, Toronto is a very special place for me. It's like a benchmark place for me because so many great things have happened to me here. That's why when the call came through, I jumped at the chance, because Toronto is where I was able to, it was actually 21 years ago that I signed a contract with MAC Cosmetics to become the first face of MAC Cosmetics. 21 years ago. It was a dream come true for me. It was, I was this little boy. I used to play with my mother's makeup in her mirror, and she'd say, "Ru, get out of my makeup," And, so our thoughts are very, very powerful. I feel like I manifested that. I made that happen somehow in this world. You are the power. You're an extension of the power that created the universe. So be careful of what you think. Make sure you stick with the winners, people who think and who act like a winner, who don't drag you down. You know, I keep referencing The Wizard of Oz because it's a great place to start. It's the symbology in there is so incredible. But the friends that you meet along the way, the thoughts that you think, you have to be present. You have to be present to make sure that your experience on this planet is what you came here for. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Now, I've just got 1 minute left, but I want you to know that I love you so much. You are my tribe. So for some of the people who've been around for a while, shake the hand of one of the young ones. Tell them the stories of our brothers and sisters who came before us so that they can pass the story along. Because these freedoms that we have, these freedoms that were hard fought and won, they are fragile. In my lifetime, I've seen the pendulum swing both ways. Make sure that you tell your story to your family, to your brothers and sisters here, so that we can continue this power, this love, and this experience for generations to come. I love you, and I'll see you next time.